What? Wait. What? They not pulling out the safe. They got the Hellcat and a van. Wait, what? They're not gonna pull. Wait, what? Oh my God. Welcome back to What TV. Let's just jump into it because Oakland, oh my gosh. Oakland, they're still up to it. Let's get into it.
2 days. Thieves used a truck to ram their way in and steal an ATM Friday at the Aisle 1 gas station market on Blanding Avenue. The night before, burglars used a van to drag the safe out of an Oakland jewelry repair store about 4 miles away on Grand Avenue. But as Don Lynn tells us, in both cases, for all their efforts, the thieves got away empty-handed.
I'm told investigators from the two police departments are sharing notes. While the two cases have similarities, it's unclear if they're connected. This is surveillance footage of the first burglary at Grand Jewelry Repair near Oakland's Lake Merritt. Happened on Thursday morning around 3:45 a.m. 2 vehicles and 5 burglars. The store owner's son, Christopher Tran, says they used this van and a rope to drag open the metal gate. Once inside, they used the same rope to try to drag a large safe out.
But it snapped, so they took a heavy metal chain, put that over the safe, and then that's when they were able to drag it out.
The safe was so heavy, it took them a while to secure and tie it to the back of the van.
The safe, they couldn't quite get it into the utility truck, so it's dragging, so you see a bunch of sparks. As they actually were getting on the freeway, PD was right behind them. So I think that's why they kind of dropped it, because it's heavy, so, you know, it's weighing down the car.
The burglars took off and left behind the safe in the middle of the road. Police recovered the safe, which contained thousands of dollars in jewelry and watches. The jewelry repair shop also experienced significant damage when the burglars dragged the safe through the store. The owner...
What? They were trying to be out, y'all. Let me just tell you something. Oakland, E40, tell us when to go.
Experienced significant damage when the burglars dragged the safe through the store. The owner, Mr. Tran, was in tears when he saw the damage on Thursday.
So this shop, 34 years, all my life in there. I raised my kids, but now I don't know if we're gonna come back.
Now he's thinking about a retirement. The only thing that sucks is, you know, it's kind of more like a forced retirement because he doesn't feel safe.
It's the second costly burglary in 3 years at the store. The immigrant who escaped the war in Vietnam says they can't seem to escape the crime in Oakland.
Thank you all the customer supporters until now, 34 years. Thank you very much.
Nearby in Alameda, authorities say on Friday morning around 4:30, burglars used a U-Haul truck to back into Aisle 1's glass doors. They then used a chain to drag an ATM machine out of the gas station store.
I feel kind of desensitized. I feel like this is kind of a normal occurrence in the Bay Area, and it's sad to feel like that.
Alameda police say they were able to quickly recover the truck and the ATM in Oakland. But in both cases, the burglars got away. The Tran family says these burglaries are killing small businesses.
Similar to my parents, they bootstrapped up. We need leaders to bootstrap up, right? We need more hands on the ground, actually lead, do something.
Wow. You hear it there for yourself. Things that make you say what, people? You see it. This gentleman is going out of business. His jewelry store got robbed. He said, forget it. He's throwing in the towel. That's it. Look what they did, y'all, to his store. They didn't do a smash and grab. They did a drive-through and grab. They pulled up and they were out with that safe with thousands of dollars in jewelry. I mean, things that make you say what, people? It's going down in Oakland. Oakland, I'm telling y'all, y'all continue this, y'all not gonna have a city. Y'all killing your own self out there. I promise y'all, Oakland. This looks like it's irreversible. Macy's is out. Y'all sports team is out. Y'all won't have no sports team soon. I'm telling y'all robbing cars and doing the whole nine, Oakland. Tap in, let us know what's going on. You know we care. What TV we here with y'all? Somebody tell us what's going on because they doing smash and grabs.
Abandoned this SUV in front of her apartment building about a year ago. And someone dropped off this Hyundai Sonata on the same block roughly 4 months ago.
Yeah, definitely embarrassing.
Not just an eyesore and blight, but with multiple apartment buildings on the block, they're taking up valuable real estate.
It's hard to find parking.
The abandoned vehicles are parked in front of 2905 Bonner Street in the Fruitvale district. One neighbor says she reported the cars to 311 last year, but the city has not taken action. 2 weeks ago, one fed-up neighbor tagged Councilman Noel Gallo's name and some bad words on the cars to draw attention.
What? They put this guy's name. He's a senator. They put his name on the car to get his attention. Listen, these broken-in cars been here for over a year. Homeless people are sleeping in them. Things is going bad in Oakland. Let us know your thoughts. We feel like they need a police chief.
Neighbor says she reported the cars to 311 last year, but the city has not taken action. 2 weeks ago, one fed-up neighbor tagged Councilman Noel Gallo's name and some bad words on the cars to draw attention.
I don't take it personal, and I understand people's frustration, but at the same time, there's only so much that I can do and we can do.
Councilman Gallo says his staff received a complaint from the neighbors 2 weeks ago, and they immediately flagged the transportation department, which handles these vehicles. But he says many city contracted tow yards are full, and the department is overwhelmed by the amount of abandoned and stolen cars.
Some of the locations where they're towing vehicles are full. And so we're trying to identify other properties that we can tow the vehicles to.
The city prioritizes abandoned cars that block driveways and streets. Given the lack of staffing and resources, one city worker tells me these cars may have to wait longer.
What? Oakland. Hear me, Oakland. The compound which police hold cars that are stolen is full. So they're leaving these stolen cars and cars that have been vandalized, they're just leaving them on the street because their impound is full. The same time, y'all breaking into y'all own stores in your community, the ones that are profitable. So what do you think is going to happen to the businesses that are struggling? You're going to hit some of these guys and they're not going to come back. Oakland, I don't even understand. Y'all let the Splash Brothers get out of there, y'all. Once I seen Steph Curry and Klay Thompson leave, I knew it was a wrap for y'all.
Oakland police report last year they recorded almost 15,000 stolen cars.
I will be there tomorrow morning. Even if I have to get a private company to get it towed, I will get them towed.
Neighbors like Dejanay say they welcome any help to clean up their neighborhood.
Yeah, the street sweeper and be able to clean the street.
Another neighbor tells me homeless people would sometimes sleep in these abandoned cars. That's made her family feel very unsafe.
Let's just take a look at this story because those stories were crazy. Even if you have a job and you're on the right hand of things and you dodge In-N-Out Burger, you don't go to these restaurants to get robbed. You just go to work. You'll still get robbed.
Her car was stolen right in front of her as she left work on Friday. Prompt Four's Amanda Hari spoke with the victim.
The city of Oakland failed me. Literally, there was nothing to protect me or my car at that moment.
A scary moment for Taylor Bagby as she left work Friday night. Bagby is a nurse in the neonatal intensive care unit at Kaiser Oakland. She parks in the garage near Broadway and MacArthur Freeway. Because of safety issues in the area, she usually starts her 2021 Chevrolet Camaro from afar so she can quickly get in and leave. But it wouldn't start. When she could finally see her car, she was shocked.
There's a security guard behind my car, and there's a guy in my car, and there's glass all on the ground.
Guys, this is a live shot. There's a guy in her car, sitting in her car as she's about to get off of work. Imagine you getting off of work and there's somebody just sitting in your car ready to go. I mean, what? Then you got to take an Uber or the bus home.
Around. And so I realized that he was stealing my car. The guy inside the car has like this little laptop and he starts it. And I kind of like step in front of the car, but he starts to rev it. And so I move out of the way and he just drives off, smashes through the gate.
She says the security guard called for backup, but it took them too long to get there. When they called police, they told them to expect a long wait.
And they were like, we got 187 calls. It's a Friday in Oakland. Like, that's going to be the last thing we come and check up on.
What? Calling the police department in Oakland, I'm surprised you got through. Because if you don't know, if you call the police department in Oakland, you might get the busy signal. Things that make you say what?
187 calls. It's a Friday in Oakland. Like, that's going to be the last thing we come and check up on.
She found out from the guard that someone broke the window hours before coming back to steal the car, but she wasn't notified.
This just seems to be a reoccurring move because the guy said it was the 6th car that they've taken since he's worked there at the parking garage, and he hadn't been there for that long.
What?
To go down to her car on her lunch break, but a few months ago, Kaiser sent a memo to their staff urging them not to leave during their shift because of safety concerns. She says she hopes both the city and Kaiser will do more to protect people who work at and utilize the hospital.
At the end of the day, we just want to feel safe, like being able to go to work and to leave and go home. And it just seems like that's not happening. And it's sad because it's not only us who work there, but these are patients who are coming in. These are family members who could be receiving the worst possible news of their life, and they can't even safely go into the hospital or safely go home.
What? You heard it there. If you go to the hospital out in Oakland, you might get your car taken. Yes, you might go visit somebody at one of these hospitals and they might just take your car if you park in the parking garage. I mean, he was sitting up in her car. Things that make you say what, people? Things that make you say what? Oakland, you know we on you. We been on you. You know what TV cares. Tap in, tap in, tap in. You guys need to get a police chief, man. Probably need to get rid of Miss Tao, too. I like her, but she got to go.